I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Solve with Shubham, your maths partner for various competitive exams. In this class, we are going to discuss the quantitative aptitude questions that were asked in one of the previous year SSC question paper. If you haven't subscribed my channel, do subscribe Solve with Shubham and go through my other classes as well. Now, let us start the class. As said before, in this class we'll be discussing Quantitative Aptitude Paper Part 1, which was asked in SSC CGL Tier 1 CBE exam held on 20th August 2017. So this is Part 1. In my subsequent classes, I will discuss more of the quantitative aptitude questions as asked in this year question paper. Now let us start. The first question goes like 9997 into 10,003, that is equal to, you have been given 4 options. Now this is a speed math question. What does it mean? It means this question looks very simple because all of us know how to multiply two numbers. But then when it comes to exam, we need to be pretty fast in solving these questions. So how are we going to solve it? By the normal multiplication method. That would take some amount of time, and that is why it is not suggested to go by the normal multiplication route. Here you will have to think of various other methods of solving this question. So when you solve these questions directly in the exam, you might be able to solve, but then you will take more amount of time. That is why it is suggested that you keep giving different tests, and then this would help you in increasing and enhancing your speed. Now coming back to the question. So when you look at the numbers 9997 and 10,003, how can we write it down? So you can see 9997 into 10,003. Can we write it as 10,000 minus 3 into 10,000 plus 3, which means A minus B into A plus B? Do you remember the formula? A square minus B square. So you know your A square minus B square is A minus B into A plus B. So this becomes 10,000 square minus 3 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 9. This would be 1. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Followed by, you will have 7 nines. So this is pretty simple if you do it by this method. A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. And these things will only occur to you when you solve as many questions as you can on a daily or on a routine basis. So your answer is 7 times 9 followed by 1. Answer would be option number 3. This is your answer. Moving ahead. Question 2. A can do a work in 36 days and B in 12 days. If they work together, in how many days will they be able to do the work? You have been given 4 options. This is time and work question. So I believe all of us must be able to solve this question because it's a very basic question in time and work. Let us try solving it. So for A, in 36 days he is doing one work. So in one day, he will do 1/36 of the work. Similarly for B, 12 days, one work. So one day, B will do 1/12 of the work. They have to work together. So A plus B. In one day, they can do 1/36 plus 1/12. This would come as 4/36, which means 1/9 of the work. So 1/9 work in one day. You have one work. So one work they would be able to do in 9/1 days. So it's the simple time and work method what we have learnt. One work in 9 days. So just for the purpose of explanation, I am writing down every step, but when you do it in the exam, you can do it directly. So A plus B, they can complete one work in 9 days. Your answer would be option number 4. Now, the same question, let us try doing it by efficiency method. Efficiency method is a very easy method to understand and solve these kind of questions. So let us try doing it by another method. You have two people, A and B. Number of days is given. A can complete in 36 days and B can complete in 12 days. So who is more efficient? The person who is able to complete the same work in less number of days. That person would be more efficient. So B here, because he is completing the work in less number of days, B is more efficient. So let us try finding out their efficiencies. Let's say A can do A units per day and B can do B units per day. So A in one day, A units, 36 days, 36 A units. So we can find out total work. Similarly, B in one day, B units. So in 12 days, 12 B units. What does it mean? B is 3 times as efficient as A. Now you know total work in terms of A or in terms of B. They have to work together. So when they are working together in one day, they can complete A plus B units. B is 3A. So what does it mean? In one day, they can complete 4A units. What is your total amount of work? It is 36A. So how many days together they would take? 36A by 4A. They would take 9 days to complete the work. So by efficiency method, it is very easy to explain and do the questions. You can utilize any one of the method, whichever you find it much easier to solve it. It's a very basic question. So it's again a very simple question. Our answer would be 9 days. Next question. What is the area in square centimeter of a rhombus if the lengths of the diagonals are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter? You have been given 4 options. This is a geometry question. Again, it's a very basic question in geometry. If you remember all the formulas in geometry, then it's a simple question. The area of rhombus is given as half into product of diagonals. So, area of rhombus is given as half into product of diagonals. So it is given as, I believe it is given as 12 and 14. So half into 12 into 14. So simple question. We get the answer as 84 centimeter square. Our answer is option number 3. Next question. If the shopkeeper sells an item at rupees 4400 which is marked at rupees 5000, then what is the discount that he is offering? You have been given 4 options. This is profit and loss question. Now here in this question, we know that marked price is your MRP and discount is always given on the MRP. So you need to find out the discount in terms of percentage. So your marked price is 5000, your selling price is 4400. So what would be your discount, people? Your discount would be 5000 minus 4400, which is 600. Now discount percentage formula is your marked price minus selling price by marked price into 100, because as I said before, discount is always given on the marked price. So we know this 600 with respect to 5000 into 100. So 12%. Going back, your answer is option number 2. Again, it's a simple question in profit and loss. It is based on a very simple concept of discount, and if you remember the formula, you can do it very fast. Next question. The flight fare between 2 cities is increased in the ratio 9:11. What is the increase in rupees in the fare if the original fare was rupees 18,000? You have been given 4 options. This question is a ratio, proportion and variation question. So 9:11 initially was 18,000. So the initial flight fare, if we take it as 9x, your final fare would be 11x. This 9x is clearly given as 18,000, which means x is equal to 2,000. So when you put it here, 11 into 2,000, your final fare is 22,000. Going back to the question is increase in the fare. So increase in the fare would be 11x minus 9x, 2x. You get it as 4,000. Now when you look at the options, even 22,000 is given, even 4,000 is given. So you need to be very cautious, very careful while getting the answer. So the answer would be option number 3. The increase in the fare is 4,000 rupees. Now going back to the question, you could see first question is a speed math question. Second question is a time and work question. Third is a geometry question. Fourth is a profit and loss question. And fifth is an RPV question. All of the questions are very simple. They are based on very simple concept and they require just calculation. Therefore, if you revise your concepts well, if you remember the formulas, you will be able to crack your SSC exam very easily. So in my next class, I'll be discussing the next few questions which were asked in this exam under quantitative aptitude section. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to me at my mail, at my Facebook page, my Instagram and my blog. Stay tuned for further classes and do subscribe my channel to go through these classes. Thank you.